Hey, it's Brandon again. Just wanted to make a quick video. I wrote some notes this time, just try and move it along a little quicker. Sometimes I don't have patience for the, 15-20 minute videos myself, so I'll try and speed it up. First thing why I wanted to make this video is on my previous video I mentioned about the demonic attacks, and that when I was done praying I looked down and I saw what I thought were teeth, human teeth. I brought them out to my brother and we kind of went over it, and he's all said it's a seashell, and my niece has a collection of seashells, and it's very likely that I just, stepped on a fragment or two and just tracked them in my room. So, not saying that I haven't been experiencing demonic attacks, just saying I'm pretty confident that that wasn't, human teeth. And when you're under attack, anything, you believe that anything's possible, and the other things that happen maybe I can get into on another video, but just retracting my initial suspicion that that was human teeth from, to scare me from Lucifer. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to say is, I've been thinking about what I said in the earlier video today about prayer and people resistant and refusing to, get down on their knees and pray. And I think what it is, it's an issue of surrender and submission. It's a physical act of showing submission to God, to Christ. And I think people have a big problem with that, especially in this country. You wanna believe that you did it. I made that happen. I chose to do this. I chose to do that. And really, it's an illusion of control. You have two choices. God allows you to choose light or to choose dark. To choose to do what's right or to choose to do what's wrong. And I think when it comes to prayer, people know if they're choosing darkness over light, and that's why they refuse to submit. The interesting thing is, you're in this illusion of control and that you're not going to bow down or submit to anyone or anything. But in my experience, when I gave full submission and my life and my will over to the care of God and to Christ, shortly thereafter, I started to realize that I'm actually gaining more self-control, and actually, getting more opportunities, even in a small way, just opportunities to communicate Christ with other people, and it'll happen sometimes. They say, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. For me, it happened really fast. So the other thing is, there's no gray area. You're either right or you're wrong. You're either in light or you're in darkness. You're either choosing to walk righteously or walk in wickedness. The gray area, when I talk to my mother, she kind of says, you're too extreme. Sometimes things are just, it's safer to be in the gray area. And to me, that's just like the lukewarm Christians, Yeah, I believe in God, but today, I'm not going to get down on my knees and pray. I'll do that at church on Sunday in front of other people, I won't do that to strengthen my relationship with God because I'm too busy, or whatever your excuse may be. I have other things to do that I need to go, into my illusion that I have control over things. And one last point, it's a little bit about me personally, but the world and the way that it is, it genuinely bothers me. I have a very sorrowful and hurtful heart right now. I've been praying since my first, not since my first video nonstop, but having a lot of meditation on Christ and prayer to help release me from the burden and the oppression of the wickedness of the world. You know, the suffering, you know, the people with illness, the cruelty that people do unto each other, you know, human beings, you know, it's worldwide, it's not just here, you know, and just the perverse nature of mankind in all ways, even the extreme lusts and all that too, you know, it genuinely bothers me. And you know, I drank for a long time trying to make myself numb and to, you know, not care about it. And I started to not care, you know. I was just like, as many people die, the more people dying, the better, you know, more room for me. That's kind of where I got to by numbing myself. And, you know, now that I'm not drinking, it's almost like I'm back when I was 20, but now I'm a 31-year-old man, and the stuff still bothers me. It concerns me, and my friends tell me, you know, you need to go do more. You know, you got to distract yourself, or you know, go here and go to a movie and not think about it. But I think I've rocketed so far into my submission to Christ and my belief in the end times that I can't be distracted easily at all, you know. I mean, I'm pretty good at multitasking, so I could be having a conversation about the weather or whatever, but I'm really thinking about, you know, prophecy and what's going to go down. And it's unfortunate, and I'll say it, I know that it's coming soon, the judgment, the fire, you know, the wrath for, you know, all that are left on this earth. I mean, it's going to be bad, and people think it's bad now. It's not a few soldiers dying. My sister just told me some politics, worldwide stuff. It's like, what do you think? You know, is this some shocking story? No. It's all been written, you know. It's just, so once you know the truth, and what I consider the truth is in God the Father, and in God the Father is the Son, and the sacrifice He made for us, each and every one of us. So one last thing about just the way of the world and how it bothers me, and I'm probably emotionally immature because I had been drinking since I was 20, but I think that's why, you know, when I pray, I also include the Virgin Mary in my prayers, because, you know, you may think it's mommy issues or something, but for some reason the comfort of a woman and the comfort of a mother, from what I've seen and was fortunate enough to experience in my life. I mean, we all have issues, but the comfort that a mother can give to not only her child or children, but to children in general, to people in general, is like nothing else on the world. So, I mean, just to all the compassionate and kind and caring mothers, you know, thumbs up. I mean, we would be a lot worse off without you. So I gotta just throw that out there. Sometimes I think I can speak a little kind of chauvinistic or something, but really, you know, word up to the women, I guess. And you know, one last one last point is my only desire now is to come closer to Christ. And there's a lot of freedom in that, because you can trim all the fat off your life. And like I said before, it's just me trudging my path. So, you know, I don't have responsibilities that a lot of people have. But, you know, when I think about just something that's, you know, uncommon but common enough, is something like multiple sclerosis or cerebral palsy. I mean, anyone watching this, just look down, you know, do you have fingers, all your fingers and toes? You're not blind, you're not deaf. You know, you can drive an automobile, you can walk to the store. I mean, these are things that some people will never experience, and we have to be grateful as a collective. And in my opinion, we have to pray as a collective for those less fortunate and even those choosing darkness. So I would ask, what I'm doing, I'm trying not to just tag it on to my prayers, but to incorporate it. As I try and always remember to say something like, "Dear Lord, please touch the hearts of those who are living in darkness right now. Please help to touch the hearts of those with illness, that you may shine your light for them and show them the truth and wisdom that you have shown me, O Lord." And with hopes that around the world, in these final hours, that the prayers will come through to every last soul up to the last minute, to be blessed, you know, with the Holy Spirit. And a YouTube, you know, poster and viewer of mine, I like that he says, blessed with the spirit of fire, because that's where we're at. But just remember of, you know, behind the fire and the wrath, you know, the Father loves his children. So strive to be a child of Christ, a child of God, which are one, you know, and that's what I want to strive for. So I don't know if this was under 5 minutes, but peace and love, and may God bless you.